Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
The basic question I have is what I should do with my mother-in-law's situation.
Man, if I could answer that, I'd be rich.
My in-laws gave us a piece of property in 2006. We couldn't afford to build on it at the time, so we saved. And we ended up building our house in 2012. After a couple of visits from my in-laws, they ended up asking us if they could build a small home on the back of our property.
The property the property that they gave you.
Correct.
So it's titled to you and your husband.
Correct.
Okay.
They were living in upstate New York. It was a lot for my mother-in-law taking care of her home and my father-in-law. And she was, talking to my husband daily, multiple times a day, about what a struggle it was. So we felt like, yes, this was a good idea. We could help them when they lived here. And so they sold their home in New York and used that money to build a house in the back of our property. Well, during the building process, we kind of all realized at the same time that technically they did not own it, that we owned it because it was on property in our name. It caused a huge fight. My father-in-law stopped the builder from building, and we had a couple of days of discussions.
I'm sorry, why was this a surprise?
I guess because we never really had conversations about it.
You don't need a conversation. They deeded the property to you. Did they just forget that they did that?
Hey, it's George. That's right. I've been here the whole time, just creeping. Kind of like the creepy spammers and scammers out there using and selling your personal data. Not cool, guys. Not cool. And that's why you need to check out Delete Me. Delete Me will find and remove your info from all of these data broker sites to reduce the risk of spam and scam in your life. Delete Me has already removed my info from over 250 websites that don't have any business having it. And as a Ramsey fan, you'll get 20% off all of their plans, which comes out to less than $9 a month. So after this clip, go sign up and take control of your privacy at joindeleteme.com/Ramsey or click the link in the description to get the deal. All right, back to the call.
Did they just forget that they did that?
Or did they think when they were building on the property that automatically the land under that is theirs? Is that what they thought?
Right. That's the assumption, yes, because they were paying for that house. They didn't think about the land underneath the house.
Yes.
So this was 10 years ago. Every 6 months for the past 10 years, we've had a fight about ownership of their home. My father-in-law passed away about 3 years ago. My mother-in-law since then has just become more and more angry about this situation.
How old is she?
She is 80.
Okay.
And in very good health.
Mm-hmm.
In January, there was a huge fight where she accused us of doing this on purpose for the sole purpose of taking her home, in essence, taking her money. She wants to be able to leave this home to her kids equally in her will. So, we assured her we were never going to deny her access to this home. Like she said, you could kick me out at any time. Well, we're not going to do that. But it's just constant, the fighting. So now we haven't spoken to each other since January. And she got a lawyer to send us a letter accusing us of elder exploitation and demanding $180,000 lump sum payment.
And what is your all's net worth?
Net worth probably over $1 million.
Okay. All right.
Wait, Jamie,
so how much land is involved in the total tract?
An acre.
No. I mean the whole property, including yours.
Yeah, an acre.
How do they build on the back of an acre?
It's an accessory dwelling. It's just a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 900 square feet, and that's how the county defines it as well. We share all the utilities, like it goes through my home.
She built a tiny house on the back of your acre?
Oh, yeah. I should have clarified. It's a tiny house, yes.
Oh, jeez. So she's not only not speaking to you, she's in your back window.
Oh, yeah. 8 feet away.
Oh, no. Sorry, Jamie. That's not funny.
No, every lawyer I talked to said the same thing.
It's terrible.
They laughed
That's
at
terrible.
first. But then
Every lawyer you
ultimately,
talked to said the same thing, which was what?
basically that, yes, she may have improved the property. This is the exact words of one. The value of those improvements is largely offset by her continued occupancy. Meaning that she's gotten $180,000 worth
Already
of value
worth,
out of
right.
it by living
There's not a tiny house in the back corner of an acre on no planet is worth 180 grand.
True.
It's just, oh my God, the drama of some people. Okay. Yeah, so
because you're thinking like 50 acres.
So many.
And
I thought there was 100 acres and she was in the back 40 or something.
Oh, no.
No, she's in the back window.
Yeah.
This is bizarre. Oh my gosh.
And y'all
So
haven't
what are you going to do, Jamie?
We don't know. That's morally, I feel like I should give her money, but it would require me.
I don't morally giving her
remortgaging my home.
anything.
Okay.
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
I agree.
And the
And we've
son-in-law,
taken care of it for 10
the funny
years.
part is the son-in-law stopped construction on the tiny house
The
in the back
father-in-law.
corner of the other
father-in-law.
house. Oh my God, the brother-in-law.
Father-in-law,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's her son-in-law, her son, yeah. Because he wants his cut of the tiny house.
No, the husband, the mother-in-law, the father-in-law stopped construction because he's mad at them.
The father-in-law? I thought you said it was a son-in-law.
No, father-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
he
died.
stopped
He died.
the construction.
He died.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Correct.
of the tiny home.
All right. So, what a horrible trying to do something nice that went bad story.
Correct.
So, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to hire an attorney. You've got the money.
Okay.
Go give somebody 10 grand and keep her tied up till she dies.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
I mean, that's really all you can do here. Because
That
she's
would
not
hurt-
going
that
she's
hurts my
not,
heart.
you're not going, this relationship's not going to be healed. This woman's
Not at
lost
all.
her marbles. And we can't find them. They're somewhere in the backyard near a tiny house.
near
but,
them, near Jamie.
right next to you, Jamie, wherever they are. That's where the marbles are.
Oh
but,
shoot. Okay. Well,
no, I mean,
okay,
really,
just-
there's not a.
Well, you want reconciliation. I mean, the perfect world is that there is reconciliation. Is
Okay,
yours
so
is your
how's that gonna happen?
husband, Jamie? Is your husband like on the forefront of this emotionally and like in it, or do you feel like you are more like holding the pieces together of everything that's happening? Like, do y'all both have emotional ownership in it, or is it more you, more him?
Well, no, we're kind of equal in that, but
Okay.
I'm kind of the go-between right now because he has completely written her
Okay,
off.
because
Yeah.
that's her son.
Like-
so I feel like his weight in this is
He
big.
needs
So
to
if he's
needs to make the decision because it's the most painful for him.
Yeah.
But if it was my situation here, I would just say, you hired a lawyer, so I guess we've got to, and I would just stall and file continuances and do in-depth depositions with every expert on the planet, and just tie it up for 5 years, and then it won't be there. It's awful, but I mean that's all you can do, other than try to make an angry old woman that did a crazy bad deal happy. I don't know how you do that. I know how you do it. For the rest of you listening, don't do this ever. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.